Well, it's now middle of February, 15th of February, so spring is hopefully on the horizon, and thoughts can turn to sort of more adventures with the Zoomer and more bits and pieces I can do to it. Winter-wise, it's been a bit hit and miss. I've been out a few times on it, but we've had a lot of storm weather here in Scotland, a lot of very high winds, we've had some bits and pieces of snow, rain all the time. It's not really the sort of weather you want to be sitting on a scooter, especially a 50cc one, if you don't have to. So the bike has spent a bit of time sitting in the shed, but I've been out on it once or twice just to keep it ticking over, and hopefully everything's going fine. I haven't really done a lot with it. I've had the clutch off again yesterday because I was getting a little bit of slipping on it last time I was out. So took the clutch off again, sanded the pads, sanded the inside of the bell. Now, the last time I'd done the inside of the bell, I'd sanded it in a kind of circular motion, which apparently is not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to sand it in small sort of little concentric circles, because that adds to the grip or something, so they tell me. So that's what's been done. I got some brake cleaner, cleaned the whole clutch out. It was filthy. I mean, the bike's almost done 14,000 miles now in its life, 2007 Zoomer. And I think it's the original clutch with the original pads, so I mean it's seen a fair bit of use, and it was pretty filthy. So I've cleaned all the clutch out. It looks a lot nicer. The clutch bell, I'm still swithering whether to get another one. You know, it's maybe could do with being replaced, I don't know, but there's a Malossi one on eBay for 30 quid, so I may pick that up over the next couple of weeks and just add that. Hopefully that makes a difference. I also had the variator off, cleaned that out as well, just because I had the case off anyway, so got all that cleaned out. I'm still using the 6.5 gram turbo sliders. I might play around again with different weights and that as we get more into spring. Now, one thing I have decided to do is probably, because let's face it, Zoomer owners are all on the hunt for speed. That extra mile or two an hour makes all the difference. I'm thinking of trying to take it back to stock a little bit by maybe taking off the top box and rack that I added. The rack itself is pretty heavy, the top box is quite heavy, and I'm just thinking that I'd like to experiment and see what I can do getting it a bit more back to stock. So it's left on just now. Well, what I'm going to do is I've ordered up from AliExpress one of these bags, which are specially designed to sit under the seat of the Zoomer. Now, these are originally designed by a company I think called Chase in America, and they're quite expensive, but of course you go on AliExpress, which is like a Chinese, it's not an auction site, Chinese eBay sort of site, but it sells millions of things. You can get the same thing basically, and that's going to cost me £35 delivered to the UK, so that's pretty good. The Chase ones in America to buy from America would be a lot more expensive. So I'm going to take off the top box, take off the rack. I might take off the under seat panels, although as they're only plastic, they're not really adding anything to it. So we'll see what I'd like to do with that. But the idea is to try and take the bike a bit more back to stock and just see if losing that extra weight, because I mean, let's face it, I'm 17 stone, so I'm not exactly lightweight. So it's got to push me along on a 49cc engine. So we don't really want to add anything more to that, I don't think. So that's the plan anyway, over the next maybe week or two, once I get this bag from China. That'll probably take maybe 3 or 4 weeks to arrive. Take the rack off, take the top box off, and just see if it makes a difference. If it doesn't, well, I'll put it back again, and if it does make a difference, then I can sell the rack on or keep it for future use or whatever. So it's no great loss. You don't lose a lot of money on Zoomer things you buy, because there's always somebody out there who's going to want to buy them, because they're not easy to come by in this country. So that's that. Anything else planned? Not really. I'm still using the Kataco iMap, which I still question whether it's actually doing anything at all. I don't know. I mean, I've checked the wiring time and again. It seems to be okay going by the plans, but I don't really see it doing a great deal, frankly. So we're going to continue playing with the variator and the clutch and that, and see if we can get the speed up a little bit. So that's the plans. Once the weather improves, there's another storm arriving today, so it's not going to be any work done today, I don't think. But anyway, just to update you on where we are, what the plans are, because I know the video releases have gone a bit quiet, because really there's not much to tell you when I'm sitting on the bus. But that's the hope for what's ahead, and obviously we'll do videos on that. What I'm probably going to do, actually, I might do in the next week or so, is an oil change, because the oil's not been changed in the last, well, I changed it when I got the Zoomer, and I've done about approaching 1,000 miles on it, so I think it's time for an oil change. I was going to hand it into the local garage and get them to do a service, but you know, for all it takes, I think I'll just do it myself. I've done the oil change before, it's dead easy. So we're going to get some nice new oil and put that in it, and I'll do a video of that when I get round to doing it. So that's it for the moment. Nothing much happening, but I'll keep you posted, and we'll do some more videos when I start work again. But thanks for your interest. Please subscribe, hit a like, you know, it always helps. It keeps me interested, keeps me putting the videos up. Thanks very much, guys, for all your interest. Any comments, thoughts, always welcome. And stay tuned.